couple of weeks ago now, I was playing golf with my friends and I stumbled across this. A Titleist acushnet K2 golf ball. How does it compare to a modern day Pro V1? Let's find out, and let's do it now.
What we do here is go back.
We've got one. Oh, it feels unbelievably soft. Little bit of ball residue on there. Hi everyone. That never goes well. Hi everyone, James Robinson here. Guys, first things first, I'd like to warmly welcome you all to the channel, back to the channel. If you're not new to the channel, if you are new to the channel, I'd like to welcome you to the channel for the first time. If you are new to the channel, take a second to hit that subscribe button below. That way you won't miss any of the great golf related content I bring to you guys every single day, totally free of charge. If you do like this video, then make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit those comments below, guys. What's the oldest golf ball you can remember playing with? Now I'm not gonna lie, I've tried to do some research on this thing and I'm sure it's around 50 years old. I mean, just look at that cover. This thing's really old. So we're gonna compare it against its modern day Pro V1. And I'm gonna test it with gap wedge, I'm gonna test it with 7-iron, I'm gonna test it with driver and see just exactly how much difference there really is in 50 years of golf ball innovation. So stay tuned. Real quick one just before we do get into this video on the 50-year-old Titleist K2 Pro V1 kind of thing. If you'd like to see me go and play golf with this golf ball, now if you watch the rest of the video, I'm doing this bit after the video, but you'll want to see me go and play golf with this golf ball. Hit that like button. If this video gets 5,000 likes, I will go and play as many holes as I can until I lose this golf ball, and I'll keep a score for you and show it you in a video. Hopefully I don't lose off the first tee because it will be the shortest video ever. But apart from that, guys, comment below if you'd like to see that happen. And if there's nice comments, I might do it anyway. But let's get back to the video. So guys, we're going to start with the Pro V1, then we're going to move into the K2 acushnet. And guys, if you know anything about this golf ball, then feel free to let us know in the comments because, I mean, it's not, it's not even round anymore, so that might play a bit of a role. Also, ignore the ghost shots on the wedges because I don't know how to get the flight scope to stop doing that. If anyone can tell me how to do that as well, that would be ideal. Oh, yes, please. And you see, videos like this really intrigue me, and that's exactly why I bring them to you. That's exactly why I do them, because hopefully they intrigue you just as much as they intrigue me. Intriguing. Yeah, that wasn't a ghost shot. I mean, I'm sure you can shank an old one the same you can a new one, to be fair. Let's go one more. You see, I suppose it really wouldn't be fair to not give the Pro V1 a little bit of airtime in this video as well, because the Pro V1, I mean, let's be fair, Titleist kind of really pushed the boundaries with the Pro V1, didn't they? The Tour Ballata, the Championship Ball, the K2 acushnet, which we're seeing now. I'm really interested to see if the K2 acushnet, I'm not expecting it to do much, to be honest, but I'm really interested to see it. Can it stand up to its modern day equivalent? Right, come on, 165 I think. Oh, 169. Must have had the Weetabix this morning. And you see, guys, you might be a little bit bored of these shots. I'm going to try and just kind of fly through these really with the modern day ball because you've seen me hit modern day balls quite a lot. That's a long way today. And we're going to hit 5 shots with each, just to see if there is a kind of real big difference. So the story behind the K2 acushnet ball from Titleist is we're playing at New Zealand Golf Club. You may have seen the videos when we were down south playing the Berkshire Golf Course and the New Zealand Golf Club with Joe and Will. And I stepped into the rough looking for my Taylormade PIX and found this. And I was like, well, that's definitely not a Taylormade PIX. And it was like freshly lost as well. I don't know if someone was maybe doing a YouTube video on it. Maybe. Well, now someone's definitely doing a YouTube video on it. Oh, ripping it today. Right, driver. So driver should go around 275 and then roll out to be whatever. I'm expecting around kind of 2,500 spin on this. What can we see with the K2? That'll do. That'll, we'll do a couple more for fairness, but wow. Someone is swinging good today and it's about time as well. tried to practice a little bit as well post lockdown. No, we definitely should have left it at 1. All up. Right, last shot with the trusty, I'd say old, but trusty new Pro-V1. Then this is what you all came for. You all came to see how far the Titleist old school, I don't know what I'm going to call it in the video, 50-year-old Pro-V1 maybe? K2 acushnet. That's another left one. Well, 2 out of 4 ain't bad. It is time to see what this bad boy can do. And you can just about make out the logo in on there as well, the K2 acushnet. The paint's almost a goner, to be fair. Yeah. Right. And straight away, looking down at this, it looks way smaller. It obviously looks brown. It feels, oh, it feels unbelievably soft. That's gone like half the distance. Can I just point something? This video is gonna, yeah. Little bit of ball residue on there. I'm not sure how that's gonna cope, really. Compression, the ball compression's kind of like pillowcase-esque. Good for checking your ball striking out. Ooh, bladed that one. Got a bit more on that one actually as well. Lower out the face seems to work. Imagine the guy who lost this round New Zealand Golf Club if he was actually playing with it. Imagine the history of this ball. Imagine who's played with it. Guys, hit those comments below. Do you want to see me go out and play with this golf ball till I lose it? Really soft. I'll tell you what, that's three not terrible strikes anyway. Moving on. Hope that comes out. Right, moving on to the 7-iron, and after the wedge, I'm not holding out much hope. It has a strange bounce to it as well. Anyway, that's enough of that. Right, 7-iron should be around today. It should be around 170. Swinging well, swinging fast. Looks so strange looking down at it. A lot lower, definitely a lot lower, and a lot shorter as well. I mean, I don't know really what I was kind of expecting from this. I didn't expect it to feel as soft as what it does, but I did expect it to not go very far. Oh, I'll tell you what. Maybe it's just the pilot. Trust it, and it will go. What a shot that was. It feels like it's losing its shape more by each shot. It's more of an egg shape now. So drive is going to be very interesting. A couple more with the 7. Definitely depends on how it comes off the face, because that didn't feel as bad as what it was. And it's definitely losing its, you know, I'm going to hit driver now before I beat it up anymore, because I don't want, really, we've all come for this test for the driver, haven't we? Of course we have. How far can I hit a 50-year-old Titleist golf ball with a driver? I feel like this is one of those balls that have come out of the driving range and you'd be like, really? £3.50 for a small basket and I get that? That's an interesting one. We've not picked it up. Well, that's the first time that's ever happened. I don't think it's the flight scope's problem. Will it get this one? Interesting, because it's getting a very low smash factor, but it's not picking the ball up at all, which is quite disappointing actually. Hopefully we get some, or this video could well be a massive waste of time, and that's not what we want. Come on, got to pick one up surely. Surely. I mean, the ball speed was 66, if that means anything to you. Ball speed 142. It sounds odd, it sounds really odd, and it's just not getting it, which is strange, because we've marked it up and everything. Like, you're supposed to obviously mark the balls up inside, and that's what we've done. Come on, Titleist, this is no good. We've got one, we've finally got one. 250. Spinning at 3.7, not bad actually, to be fair. To be fair, let's have 3. And this is exactly why I've jumped onto the driver without beating it up with the 7-iron anymore. Let's see if we can get 3 runners. Club head speed was okay, ball speed 148. This thing, yeah, definitely lost its shape now. Right, come on, last one. Feels like I'm doing damage to the driver as well, which that sounds not ideal. Anyway. It's not reading the spin. It's not reading the spin, which is, it could be down to the size of the ball in fairness. Obviously it is a lot smaller, so it's picking up odd shots. Like I said, it is marked up. Right, last one. Try and get a 260 out of it if we can. No. Right, we got some with the 50-year-old Titleist K2. Didn't read them all. I'm assuming it's because of the size of the ball. Could even be the colour of the ball, really. But how do they compare? Let's take a look. Right, guys, we'll start with the gap wedge for the Pro V1. Dispersion, not bad apart from the embarrassing one, which I keep in. I keep them all in. You see there's a lot. There's a few ghost shots, well, which I'll take out for the averages, but yeah, the shank was a little bit embarrassing. 7-iron Pro V1, struck those really well actually, a couple of yards further than I would expect an average, so happy with those. Driver Pro V1, 2 amazing ones, 2 4 lefts. Yeah, what about K2 driver? Now, I only picked up 2 ball flights. I hit 8 shots, picked up 2 ball flights. It was struggling to measure the spin on those. We'll get to the numbers eventually there. 7-iron K2, not bad. Like, I had one that was probably as good as anything really, and then a couple which were, yeah, okay. Gap wedge K2, very low. Struggled to launch it, which obviously that's one of the things which with a modern day cover on a golf ball, the elastoma or the urethane cover, that's going to help the ball launch. It's going to dictate how it launches. The where is it? The to be honest, I don't even know what this is anymore. But whatever it is, I'm not giving it the tooth test because just no. And what about the numbers and view all results? So the shots that we did get with the drivers, even with 2 good ones and 2 bad ones, you see there, my driver with the Pro V1, 272, 280 total. Driver with the K2, the ones that it got, 243, 246. That was with a club head speed that was pretty recognisable, 106.7. Ball speed down massively, down kind of 14 miles an hour. Smash factor way down, spin rate way up. Obviously, that is what the old balls are producing. 7-iron, Pro V1, 172 average, 7 yards up on average, which I'm quite happy with, to be fair. Still got 153 out of the K2 ball, which quite interesting, really. Quite enjoyed that. Gap wedge, Pro V1, 125, which I would expect. 85 yards with the Titleist K2. So what have we learnt there by testing this really, really old 50-year-old Titleist Pro V1 prototype, I guess you could say. Looking at this, I've learned that it's kind of not round anymore, so that's maybe why it struggled to pick it up towards the end of this test. I think it's fair to say that we've all learned not to use golf balls that you find which look unusable. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. I've really enjoyed it. Hit those comments below, what do you think? Hit those comments below, what do you know about this golf ball? Leave us a like if you enjoyed it. And what else would you like to see me test next? Would you like to see me play golf with this? Hit those comments below. This video gets 5,000 likes. I will go and play as many holes as I can with this until I lose it, and I'll report a score back. How's that? Can't say fairer than that, can you? Apart from that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave us a like, blah, 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 all that. And apart from that, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.